cool. Dark Remedy, Cary Parsons. You also a wrestler, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sure am.
Yeah. Is that enjoyable or what?
It hurts the older you get, I can tell you that. I don't bounce back up as much as I did in my 20s.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. The fans must love it, huh? A lot of autographs and a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. 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 So let's get to the new single, Let Me Go. When you look on like YouTube or whatever, if you do, 108,000, views already in like 12 days. Does that impress you or what?
Well, I mean, I don't think impressed is the right word. It's humbling, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, when when you put something out, you hope that it means as much to everybody else as it does to you. And, just to see that fans connect with our music, that means everything to us.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a great song,
Thank you.
So it's really got great hooks and you really could get into it even if you like different kind of genres and stuff like that. That song just hits home. So I enjoyed it, So
Thank
yeah,
you.
cool, cool, cool. Now let's go back to 2023 when Blood Mary Money came out and went to the secondary market and did really
Mhm.
well. I think number 15.
Yeah.
Um, when you see stuff like that, does that really encouraging?
Yeah, I mean, for us, that was the re-debut of the band. We started off as a progressive metal band, and so coming out with Blood Money, we prior to Blood Money, we had a lot of songs released, but it was, a totally different sound. We decided that we wanted to go a more mainstream rock sound, and Blood Money was our first endeavor in that. So, when you just change up everything about a band and go, hey, we're going to re-debut it. You never know how that's going to go. It could have fallen flat on our faces,
Right.
and it was received really well, which was a surprise to us, and it kind of kick-started our start into the mainstream.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Cool. Now, also in 2023, Now or Never came out too. You did a video, I think, for that too. So,
Yep.
is it the thing of a lot of bands are doing like just singles and
Mhm.
putting an album out after all the singles and stuff and maybe make it special, a different color vinyl or whatever. You think that's the way to go from now on?
I do. I really
Huh?
do. And that's pretty much what we do. We haven't released an album or an EP or anything. It's been all singles. We typically put out four, five, six singles a year.
Uh-huh.
And it's in today's day and age, with the internet and everything being so accessible, attention spans have gotten smaller. So
Definitely.
you need to keep giving them stuff throughout the year. And I'm a believer that if we were to just drop an album at the start of the year, then you got nothing else new and exciting the rest of the year. So
Right. Yeah. Wow. I think after that came Possession. Was that a
yeah,
video too?
yeah,
You
that
know,
sounds
and
sounds right.
yeah, cool, cool. That came out in 2023 too. And then after that, 2024, you came out as Guilty as Charged.
Hmm.
You enjoy making the videos?
Guilty as Charged was a rough one. That was probably the roughest music video we've done. That was actually done in a shipping container in
Wow.
Texas, and I think one of us had a thermometer or something or on our phone. I forget how we did it, but we were able to see that in the back corner of that box, it was about 120 degrees in that back corners where we stood for our shots. And then also we have to close the box because we've got lights and fog and all that. So then it
Right.
gets really warm and loud. It was tough. That was a brutal music video to do.
Wow. Wow. After that came Right Back to You,
Uh-huh.
and you made a video for that too, and then Killing Me after that. So you made a lot of videos,
Yeah.
you know. So congratulations on that. Tell me a little bit about the new cover of Sound magazine that just came out.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very humbling thing for us. The Sound has been huge supporters of us since day one. So
Uh,
to end up on the, from starting off as a brand new band, re-debuting itself to the world they were supporting, to now be on the cover of their magazine, it's not lost on us the significance of that.
cool, cool. Well, in your earlier days, say high school and stuff, what music did you listen to?
Man, I listen to everything.
Uh,
My go-tos were Kiss and Ozzy and Metallica and stuff like that.
uh,
But I'm a big Elton John fan, big
yeah,
Michael Jackson fan. I listen to everything. If it's good, good music is good music. I don't like the genres and all that. It's just if it's good, it's good.
cool, cool, cool. Did you play any sports in school?
Yeah, I was fucking terrible at them, I can tell you that. I played basketball, soccer,
Uh,
t-ball. I think my mom has a video of her dragging me off the field as I'm kicking and screaming. I hated them. They were not my thing. Was no
cool,
good.
cool, cool. Well, how were your grades?
They were also pretty terrible because I spent most of my time locked up in a room playing guitar, you know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what you like. Yeah, that's what you like. I mean, I'm a photographer on the side and stuff like that. Yet when school, I got an F. I
Yep.
flunked. I flunked. It just wasn't into it. You
Yep.
know, just wasn't into it and stuff. Did you collect anything as a kid?
Uh Probably video games, man. That was my thing. Still is my thing. I'm still a gamer at 39 years old. My
Uh,
parents said you'll grow out of it one day. Hasn't happened yet, but yeah,
cool,
I was the guy that whatever the latest game was out, I had to have it.
cool, cool, cool. So, what's a typical day for you? When you're off the road.
Well, I can give you today, for example. Woke up and immediately went to business for Dark Remedy. Today I've been on the phone the entire day.
Uh-huh.
Um, you know, wheeling and dealing and planning the future of Dark Remedy.
Right. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. And I see that. I guess you're political a little bit, taking
No,
pictures of people protesting.
no,
No.
no, it's not us.
Oh, okay. I thought
No,
I saw that on your Facebook.
no.
Cool, cool, cool.
We're
So
uh we're we're big believers that politics stays out of our music. We
that's good.
yeah.
That's good. You know, I don't think it should be in music. That's my own opinion, but I think bands should
No,
stay out of it.
music is an escape for a lot of people. I mean, I look back at what attracted me to music, and if you're going through something in life, somebody's probably got a song about it,
Right.
and that just helps you escape that moment, and takes you to another place. And I don't want to knock bands that do this, but
Right.
for me personally, I feel that if I made a political stance with my music, I'm devaluing my art because that has nothing to do with me, who the
Right.
president is, whatever's going on. It doesn't have jack shit to do with me. I'm just a musician.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here to make people feel better.
Right. And it does. So people look into the lyrics and everything else. So at least I do. So definitely got to listen to the music and listen to the lyrics and see what the song's all about, stuff like that. Tell me a little bit about each member of the band and what's your feelings towards each one of them. Let's start off with JRod.
Can't stand any of them. No, I'm
No?
kidding. No, they're all my brothers, man. They're all
Uh,
my brothers. I love everybody in this band. We're a team, and we make it happen together as a team. And we're friends outside of the band too, which is always great when that can happen, is that you can enjoy the people. Because I mean, being in a band is like being married to three other guys.
right.
You're with each other so much. You're in business. You're doing life together. It's important you get along with those people.
Cool, cool. Now, did anybody had to audition for the band or were you all friends?
Um, No, I wouldn't say anybody auditioned. Everybody that's been in the band has done something before, and so if I'm looking to fill a spot, probably before I even talk to somebody, I've done my research on them, and I know,
Right.
hey, this is going to be a good fit. And then, let's get in the room and see what happens.
Cool. Cool. Who does most of the writing?
It's a team effort.
Uh,
Everything's a little bit different.
uh-huh.
There's songs in our catalog that are primarily written by me.
Uh-huh.
There's songs that were written by me and the former singer together, and then there's stuff that recently me, JRod, and our producer Jonathan Norris have done together. So it's different every time.
Cool. 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 What's your feeling about like vinyl coming back, cassettes coming back? Next will be 8 tracks, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good thing, dude. I think the loss of physical products in the music industry is probably one of the worst things to happen,
Right.
because if you really care about something like a band,
Right.
you want to be able to hold it. You want to be able to, I mean, you remember that feeling when you would open an album and you could see the liner notes and there would
Yep.
be art in there. It was like a whole thing. And
Yeah.
now you're like, just go on Spotify. It's kind of lame.
Yeah. 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 I like the album version, that big thing. This way you get it autographed or whatever. And is that your preference? Vinyl?
I don't really have a preference, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not one of those vinyl snobs.
Uh-huh.
I like everything. There's a purpose for everything, I think. There's times that, like, I'll be honest with you, if I'm in the car
Uh-huh.
driving, my phone has probably got Spotify or Pandora attached to it, and I'm listening to that. It's just easier. But, at home, I still like to look through my old CD collection and
Uh-huh.
and open them up and read all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I like the vinyl because this way I could read the lyrics easy. You
Yeah.
know, it's big and the other stuff's a little bit small for me. So definitely.
Yeah.
So tell me about the tour that's coming up.
Well, no tour as of yet, but we have shows. We've got a lot that we can't announce, but so far, well, we just started opening ourselves up for bookings, actually
Uh,
a few weeks ago. So it's a
right,
recent thing for us. But April 21st, we'll be in Mobile, Alabama with Nothing More.
right.
And then May 15th, we'll be in Destin, Florida at Club LA with Dorothy.
Cool. That's another good
So,
band.
yeah,
Definitely,
that's
definitely.
all we can talk about now, but there's a whole lot of cool stuff coming.
Cool, cool, cool. Can you tell me anything about merchandise you have available and where people could get it?
We've been stocking up on merch quietly behind the scenes over the past month or so, and we have a ton of merch that we will be bringing with us on the road. So, as of right now, we're not going to open any of it up for sale before the show. You're going to have to come see us. We
Huh?
will have some online later, but like we're holding that over people because we really want to meet them, shake their hand, and thank them for being a fan.
Cool, cool. Now, if somebody was going into music and asked you the questions, pros and cons, what would you say?
Oh my God, that's a loaded question. Don't go to school, be a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
doing? You're crazy.
yeah. Wow. Yeah,
No, I mean, I actually I'm probably the best person to speak on that because I had a career as a
uh-huh,
musician in my younger days and stepped out of the business for a while. Came back towards my late 20s. I'm 39 now, and I feel like we're doing more now than I've ever done. So it's like, am I entering the peak of my career much later in life than I thought? You
right.
know, I tried the everyday life thing. I owned a real estate company and a title company, and I've got real estate investments and stuff like that. And, I was just like, I'm not happy doing this. It's not my passion. My passion is music and
Right.
playing music. And this isn't for me. It's a cookie cutter life. Everybody wants that life. But when you get it and it's not your passion, you know, you're better off pursuing your passion. So, I mean, I guess that's the biggest advice I can get is if it's your passion, if
Uh-huh.
that's what you want to do the rest of your life, then figure out a way to make it happen and just go after it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, mine is photography, and I still get to do that because I'm retired, so I get to do everything I want to do now.
Right.
Like it's a good feeling, and getting a check from the government, for all the work I did, it's enjoyable. The bills ain't that great, but got to pay the bills.
Yep.
So, what would a dream come true for this band be for you?
Oh man. Oh, we have a lot of dreams.
Uh-huh.
We're hoping to be around for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Um, we're we're proving ourselves to ourselves every step along the way that we have staying power, that we continue the momentum and grow and grow and grow. We don't, I mean, we're probably the guys that you know, will be saying, please just retire because we'll be 75 years old up there on stage. And you know what I mean? That's just what we do. So, I mean, I guess our dream come true is to just have a long lasting career.
Cool, cool. Well, if Kiss could do it, other people could do it, and all the
Yep.
others, like you mentioned, like Ozzy, Stones, all these bands, they're 80s, I guess,
Yep.
stuff like that. So, that's pretty cool. Is there anybody else? Up here comes JRod too. He's coming in too. So, you know, uh, is everything done in-house? Like when you recording and stuff, like everything independently?
No, well, it used to be. Up
Hey man,
until
what's up?
What's happening, guys? Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay. Okay.
Up until Guilty as Charged, Steven and
Uh-huh.
I self-produced everything.
Uh-huh.
So everything you heard out of us up to that point. Nowadays, I will demo stuff out,
Uh-huh.
bring it to a producer. We kind of work on this thing together. So, we realized Steven and I got to the point that we realized, between running the band and everything that we do, we'd reached our pinnacle of in terms of in-house production what we could do, that if we
Right.
wanted to go any further than that, you've got to bring in outside sources. So we work with Chris Dawson, we work with Jonathan Norris, and it's also great because you get somebody that's not in the band
Uh-huh.
to have their ears on it as it's happening and say, hey, maybe I would do this way.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Definitely cool. You know? Hey J-Ron, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. Just got off work. My phone was acting funny, so I had to plug it into the charger. Carrie
That's
will
all
tell
right.
you. Carrie will tell you I'm the worst at keeping my phone charged.
Cool. We went all the way back to his high school days, so we'll start with you with your high school days. Did you play any sports?
I was a basketball star,
Oh
so
yeah?
yeah, I was offered some scholarships, and my little boy's the same way.
Oh, cool.
I was also in show choir, so I was kind of you know, out there.
Cool, 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 cool. How are your grades?
I was a pretty good student. I was an AB student. I had a couple of years where I went through some stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I lacked for that year. And after that, I had to pick it up because I had a goal at the time. I wanted a basketball scholarship, but it's crazy because that's about the time I really, really fell in love with music. I had always been around it, but I really went from basketball is just not my passion anymore. It's just something I'm good at.
Right, yeah.
So.
Wow, wow. Did you collect anything like in your early days, like high school?
Um, collect, you mean like memorabilia type stuff? Or I collected. I had 36,000 baseball cards at one point. So I was a huge Nolan Ryan fan.
Uh-huh.
I had 283 Nolan Ryans, including a signed rookie card. That's
Uh-huh.
probably worth so much money. I could probably fund the band with it. But when we
Oh, well, what are
moved,
we doing?
hold on. This is where it gets good. This is so when we moved from South Florida to
Mhm.
Pensacola, my mother left all our stuff in one of those storage
Ah,
lockers.
damn.
And
Son of a
somebody
bitch.
in Storage Wars got my shit. Dude, I had the Olympic 92 Dream Team cards. I had so many cards that were worth money.
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, I was heartbroken whenever I found out that she didn't keep that locker for us.
Wow.
All my basketball trophies, everything, all that stuff was in there. So,
Oh,
That's okay. I lost 15 Bitcoin when they were
wow.
14 cent a piece.
oh
Uh-huh.
wow.
You do the math on what 15 Bitcoin's worth today.
Right?
Wow.
I
Wow.
Right.
get it.
Yeah. So,
Cool, cool, cool. So we were talking about vinyl making a comeback. What's your feeling towards that?
I have a couple of vinyl. I have an old ass record player that my grandmother gave me. When I was about 12, she gave me this old wooden vinyl player, and I still have it. It's actually at my house in my little downstairs room. Um, and I think it's cool. I like the retro type stuff. I still listen to CDs. So I mean, I still like even our music. Like it's not on actual disc, but I take it and burn it on disc and put it in my car so I can just kind of, go through that kind of stuff.
We're
Um,
gonna have our attorneys give JRod a call after this.
so, but yeah, man. I mean, I think it's cool. I love retro stuff. I mean, I think it. I still remember making mixtapes. I've probably got some of them from middle school somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I love music. I love to see old stuff make it come. As a matter of fact, I got a music room here at Cary, and then we'll see when they come up here in a month or so for this show. But I've got a bunch of records just lining the wall, and some of
Wow.
them are people I don't even know. But I was like, I just want to have a bunch of records,
Right.
like
Yeah.
old school records to make the room look cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool. Cool. Definitely cool. I noticed that you really don't have a full length album out yet. You're doing all singles and stuff. Do you feel that's the way to go now with a band?
Nowadays, yeah, I mean, that's what the industry pushes for. I'm a fan of albums. I'm a fan of EPs. I'm a fan of, having a full length album, having some hidden tracks that you don't release and push as singles.
Right.
I think Carrie's of a similar mindset. But in order to get ahead right now, singles are definitely the way to go,
Right.
to really get you out there.
Right. Yeah. Wow. 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 What's your feeling towards meet and greets?
I love him. I'm a people person though, man. He'll
Uh,
tell you we're that's the best thing about our band is we're all super approachable. We're all people person type people. We all want to interact, have fun. I want to make it special for everybody. I don't want it to be like, oh, these guys, they played the show. Where are they? I mean, I have bands who I'm fans of that I've stood in line to watch them sign stuff and walk away before I got up there, and I want to make this as personable for people. I want people to feel the music when we're on stage. I want them to feel like we appreciate everything they do. From
right.
from the guy who just comes and is like, "Wow, I've never heard you guys before. I hit follow on everything today." To the guy that wants to spend $100 on merchandise, to the guy and family that just wants a picture with us because they don't know if they're ever going to see us again.
Right. Yeah.
You guys, I've got it before. You're going to be somebody one day. I want to get a picture with you. Can I have your autograph? And I'm like, dude, I'm nobody special. I mean,
Uh,
Carrie tell you, I'm super humble. I don't think I'm anything special. I think I'm fun.
uh,
Energetic. I have a good time. I like to keep people entertained. I think I can sing a little bit. I got that from my dad. So yeah. I mean, as far as meet and greets, I would. I'm excited to get to the point to where we can do meet and greets with people and interact with people who have followed Dark Remedy even since before I was here.
right. Yeah. Carrie, you feel the same way?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have that opportunity if you come see us at these next couple shows. April 21st, Mobile, Alabama with Nothing More. May 15th, Destin, Florida, Club LA with Dorothy. All you got to do is come up to the merch booth. We're gonna be there hanging out after we play, in between songs, in between sets. We will be there,
Uh,
and we look forward to meeting everybody. I mean, that's the most fun because that's the tangible thing,
right.
As a musician in today's day and age, we see, streaming numbers and stuff like that and comments here and there, but it's a totally different thing to have somebody come up to you at the table and tell you face to face how much that song meant to them. That's why we do this as
Right.
musicians.
Cool, cool. JRod, I just want to congratulate you on Let Me Go. 108,000 streams already in only 12 days. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's super cool. I put a lot of myself into that song. Like he told you, we work with amazing producers. Jonathan is incredible. Chris Dawson is incredible. And we've been blessed to have people like that to get to work with. When I went and recorded the vocals with Dawson, I was singing a totally different way before. And he was like, you should try this. He was like, I get this vibe from you. And I tried it. And ever since then, everything I've done has been, it's just, I've opened up my range vocally. Everything's become a lot easier. Stuff I used to be like, oh, this is terrible. I'm never going to be able to pull this off. When someone puts you in the right place and says, you need to be in this key, you need to be here, the melodies need to be here, and you take it and you turn it into what you want it to be. And then I sing with emotion when I sing.
Right.
I want people to feel what I feel if I'm singing these lyrics. If I'm dealing with that situation, I want you to know, hey, this is where it hurts me. This is where it makes me happy. This is where I'm sad.
Right.
And I feel like that song really accomplishes that. There's so much power in everything, and it was really cool to see it, the finished product. And, then we got to shoot an awesome video. And I couldn't be happier with what's going on with that song. It's blowing my mind when Cary hits me every day. He's like, hey, check out this, what happened yesterday. And I'm like, holy crap, dude, this is really happening.
Cool, cool. JRod, did you ever see Cary wrestle?
I haven't got to see Cary wrestle, but it's crazy because Cary will tell you I'm actually a diehard wrestling fan. I don't know if I'm as diehard as he is, but I even hit him up the other day and was like, "Hey, WrestleMania is coming to New Orleans again next year. We should go." I love wrestling. I grew up being a big wrestling fan. I was an Ultimate Warrior fan. I was probably a bigger Sting fan than you're ever going to find. Sting was my favorite wrestler. And the fact that he's done it, I was like, I want to get down there and actually be able to watch him do a match. I think that'd be cool.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a little older than both of you guys. My favorite was Chief Jay Strongbow.
Oh yeah,
we know.
Right?
Yep.
He did that little dance and then he flipped out and stuff like that. That was great.
Oh yeah, great time.
Cool. Well, JRod, what's your ultimate goal for this band?
I want a Grammy.
Cool.
I don't want a nomination. I want a Grammy. I want to be able to look back and be like, we've accomplished some cool things, and look over and be like, that's the coolest thing we have. I don't just want one, but I told him when I met him, I'm not stopping until I get one.
Cool. Is anything special coming up you want to talk about besides them couple shows you got coming up?
We got the shows. We got some awesome new music coming soon.
A lot of awesome new music.
A lot that. The shows I'm hyped about. Cary will tell you I nag him about shows. I'm like, come on, man, let's play a show. Come on, man, let's play a show.
The coolest thing about these upcoming live shows is that a lot of music we have that I just talked about, you're going to get to hear it live.
Right. It's never released. When
we were putting together the set list of what we're going to be doing, I didn't want to go and rehash what we've already done with somebody else. Right. I want the crowd to hear what JRod is capable of doing with this band. So, this is Let Me Go is his debut with the band, but internally it's not. We have quite a few songs with JRod on them, and so it's more incentive to come see us live because you're not going to be able to go stream these songs for a while till they come out. So
wow.
It's really cool. Like, we've done some killer stuff. Like I said, stuff I didn't think I'd be doing vocally. Cary, every time I do something, it's really cool because I'm like, man, that sounds pretty good. He's like, dude, I think you just leveled up a little bit more. And I'm like, cool. I'm trying to get to where I can hit the notes like the singer from Bad Omens does. Right. I want to be able to hit these ridiculous notes and people be like, holy heavens, that's a dude doing that. I'm the what is it they called me today, Cary? The new metal Backstreet Boy or something like that.
Oh, there was a comment today. It was hilarious. I laughed my ass off. It was on Instagram, and somebody said that JRod was the new metal Brian Littrell. Brian from
yeah. Wow.
That's cool to me too, because Cary will tell you when I was 15, I was in a boy band. So I was a little boy band guy, and and that dude's one of the best to ever do it. So
Right.
Now
Yeah.
he's in a man band.
that's
Wow.
right. Yeah, now I grew up in a man band.
Cool. Well, you guys, it was great talking to you and stuff like that. Cary, would you like to say anything to the fans out there?
Yes, we love you. And you should know that by now because we tell you all the time we love you. But for real, we mean it. We love you. We love you for interviewing us. Everybody that is showing us love and support, just know we see it all. We're seeing all this stuff, and it means the world to us. So we can't wait to come out there, shake your hand, meet you, take a picture with you, tell you in person how much we appreciate you.
Cool, cool.
Yep.
How about you, JRod?
Man, I mean, I'm going to reiterate what he said. We love every man. It's surreal. It gives you goosebumps sometimes. The people are what make this the best part. We love everybody that's supported us. Everybody that's, that's been there through the trials and tribulations and everything they've dealt with as a band. We've dealt with as individuals. I mean, the support it's overwhelming, and we appreciate everything like so much beyond words that I could even say.
Cool, cool, cool. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate the chat.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.